There's an old saying, all political careers end in failure. Well, the outgoing First Minister of Wales, Mark Drakeford, managed failure throughout his career, with an NHS on its knees, councils close to bankruptcy, unpopular 20-mile-an-hour zones slowing down an already sluggish Welsh economy, and 3 years of absurd COVID tyranny, like taping off the toy department of big supermarkets and bonus lockdowns not suffered in England. And as with all despots, Drakeford was the king of double standards, doing his best dad dancing during COVID whilst ordering everyone else to socially distance. Well, thank God the great Welsh people are now distanced from him. Wales is a fabulous country. I've got so many viewers and listeners in Wales, and they deserve great leadership. All we've had from the fiery Welsh dragon in recent years is hot air. Now, I broke the internet this week. That's right, I broke the internet this week with this humble tweet. Here's what I said. I said, call me old-fashioned, but it might be time for people to stop announcing they have COVID. Well, it was watched and looked at by many people. Now, COVID can be a nasty virus for some, but so can flu. The wild pandemic overreaction has turned us into a bunch of hypochondriacs. I've got COVID is announced like a badge of honour. Sorry, folks, getting a seasonal respiratory virus is not an achievement. And frankly, with our economy in the toilet, whether you've got COVID or not, as long as you're not at death's door, I think you should get to work. With people now staying at home for the most minor sniffle and endlessly testing themselves, the real pandemic is work-shy Brits. And unlike COVID, that is fatal. Now, King Charles has led tributes at Barry Humphries State Memorial. A genius comedian who was, of course, the creator of housewife-turned-superstar Dame Edna Everage, reminding us of a golden era when men dressing as women was actually popular with the public. Oh dear, a week to forget for North London Labour MP Stella Creasy, who sent the following tweet. As I walk past everyone going to Christmas parties and Christmas drinks, on my way to get the kids from nursery, I'm yet again acutely aware the motherhood penalty is the gift that keeps on giving. Not just flexible working, we need flexible networking too. Oh dear, my heart bleeds. Here is the world's smallest violin. Who knew that having kids meant that you'd miss parties and social events? Well, the public has spoken. On Twitter, this is what they call death by ratio. The tweet has been looked at 1 million times with less than 1,000 likes. Ouch. The narcissism and victimhood here is strong. God knows how many social and networking events I've missed since becoming a father, and I couldn't be happier. 2 amazing kids. Look, I'm sure that she's a good and dedicated MP and doubtless a nice person. But I don't feel sorry for Stella Creasy one bit. The people I do feel sorry for are her kids. What a strange thing to say. Sounds like they need a night off more than she does. The prized Mark Dolan Tonight No Shit Sherlock Award goes to the lingerie company Victoria's Secret, who have scrapped their ultra-woke campaign of body positivity, featuring plus-size models wearing their famous panties and bras. The campaign, which features real women with real bodies on the catwalk and on their posters, has seen a significant drop in the sales of Victoria's Secret lingerie. Now, don't get me wrong, many of these plus-size models, who are perhaps size 16 or above, are beautiful women. They're voluptuous, they have a natural body. Far better than the waif-like anorexics we were subjected to in the 1990s. But I'm uneasy with the messaging from the fashion industry in either instance. I'm worried about the message that it's healthy to be shockingly thin or that it's healthy to be overweight. Neither is true. The truth is that men modelling underwear for Calvin Klein and Tommy Hilfiger and women modelling for Victoria's Secret have got to look impossibly good. It's their job to look better than you and me naked. And if you're offended by that, well, get over yourself in your big knickers. These models have got to be unattainably beautiful. That's what sells the product, and that is the fantasy. Spending the next 10 years in the gym couldn't get me close to looking like the brilliant Marks & Spencer's model David Gandy. And so be it. He's perfect, and he's the one flogging the boxer shorts, not me. And that's okay. When people look at adverts for underwear, they want the dream, not reality. We need a bit of escape because, let's be honest, reality is overrated. The failed campaign from Victoria's Secret was pants.